Alright, here we go. Day 2. Got my microphone. I got my headphones on. I got the lighting set up a little bit better. Now, do I strike you just a little bit as a professional? Brushed my teeth. 'Cause I ain't lying to you. I am throwing myself into this thing hook, line, and sinker. There ain't no turning back. I am totally committed to this thing. Now sometimes, and here's the thing, you just got to throw yourself right into the fire feet first. You got to take a chance. You got to trust in the good Lord. And I'm here to tell you, this train here is already leaving the station. Now I'm going to tell you a story today, and it ain't no feel-good bedtime story. It's a story about me getting fired from a San Antonio produce department that shall remain unnamed. But the point is, do I have regrets? No. Why? Well, God has a plan for me. I have been true to myself. That's the thing. I never was a BSer. I got no regrets, because regrets are for the weak in life. Second guessing, you can leave that up to the liberals. All right? I was never born to be a kowtower, if you know what I mean. But here's the thing. 20 years ago, I never used to be asked by customers from other countries how come I didn't learn their language. This is my country. You learn my language. But nowadays, there's been a change. Thank you, Barack Hussein Obama. Right? You got ladies every day coming up to me, asking me about aguacate this, and manzanilla that, and all sorts of other stuff, like it's my job to understand what the hell they're talking about. But I didn't kowtow to it, and that's what lost me my job, all right? But I ain't complaining, all right, because it's all good. It's what was meant to be, because now I'm studying, and I'm studying hard for my new profession, which is to be some sort of personality. All right? Now, I'm going to call it like I see it. That's the main job description. All right? That's what it's all about. For example, people today think that they're entitled. That's just the truth. We all know it. Now, we got people here don't even speak our language, like slipping into our parking spaces ahead of us, and when you yell at them, they sit there and they laugh and shrug their shoulders, pretending they don't even speak English. And here's the thing. They have lost the sense that they should have, that they are guests in our home. Now, don't get me wrong. It don't matter about race, creed, color, religion. I welcome guests in my home. Now, there are certain kinds of sexual stuff I can't condone. Read your Bible. But I do expect guests in my home to recognize my efforts at hosting them, not go sneaking into my goddamn parking space and laughing about it. So I get fired from too many instances of what they call rudeness, which in English means I was talking straight. You do not have to shop here if you don't like the way I talk. That's all I said. All right? But it was apparently a pattern. That's what they told me. Well, here's what I say. If it was a pattern, it was a pattern of me telling it like it is, without fearing that some kind of progressive guy or someone is going to attack me for some unnamed sort of political correctness agenda. But it's all good, because I'm done with holding my tongue. I'm just an ordinary guy. There's nothing special about me. The only thing extraordinary about people like me and Beck, Glenn Beck, me and Glenn Beck, our job is to tell it to you straight. And that's why they pay us the big bucks. I mean, that's where I'm headed. Because this is me. This is who I am. Love it or leave it. All right? Now, I know that if I just put myself out there, I can trust in the American people to see my contributions and my hard work and reward me for it. And I will not fear any longer living in fear of losing this house that I've lived in for the past 17 years. All right? Now, I've been applying for jobs for almost a year now, but I kid you not, every single employer I talk to now say they need references. All right? Now, when I got my job, I filled out a 2-page application. Store director looks me in the eyes. He shall remain nameless, but he looks me in the eyes, and he says, I got a good feeling about you, Daniel. And that was that. See? Here's my references. Look into my eyes. You tell me what you see. All right? Some of us are born to be communicators, all right? Not peeling brown off the iceberg lettuce. Now, I may be a bit of a late bloomer to this personality business, but I'm going to teach you everything I've learned. I cannot say it enough. You have got to forge your own path, just like the pioneers who built this country. I cannot smile no longer at people telling me to learn their language in my own goddamn country and say, yes, ma'am. Si, senorita. No. So they're saying maybe I shouldn't be working in the customer service industry anymore. Well, maybe not. Because God sent me a message and told me it's time to go straight to the business you were meant to be in business doing for your whole life, which is telling it like it is. So I'm going to start working hard, pitching in, doing my part to save my country from all the socialists and all them. And so I appreciate you telling all your friends about my channel here and clicking there on the favorite place there, and you just get up my viewer count and I'll be on my way. I'll do the rest. Because I tell you what, I may not be, playing the ukulele or showing off some sort of freaky cat or something, but what I am doing is speaking the truth to power like no one's business. And I promise you 2 things. I will not lie to you, and I will never withhold my wisdom from you for fear of hurting your feelings. It was Sarah Barracuda who said, I will not tell you what you want to hear. I will tell you what you need to hear. And don't forget, leave me a note if you know somebody in the radio or the TV business who you think I need to know. Because this train has left the station. And anybody who gets on board early with me, I guarantee, will be rewarded. But I cannot guarantee what happens to everybody else. All right? So I will see you tomorrow. And I'm looking forward to it. And I thank you very much. And you're welcome too. All right?